Hello, good morning, Barrington. It's lovely to see you all. I hope you're having a nice Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 24th of March today, and I'm beginning our YouTube channel with some videos for you to have a try at home. Keep you out of trouble, keep you excited and interested in your learning. As I said before, you can take part in whatever you like, whatever takes your fancy. And there's an email address which I'll post in a minute that you can send me your submissions and have them featured on the channel. So, to kick off our Tuesday of learning, I'm going to do an English activity, a maths activity, and a creative science activity today. And there'll be more to follow as the weeks go on. So keep checking the channel, and there'll be lots more content added soon. So to kick us off, we're going to begin with our maths activity. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what we need to get started today. So today's video focuses on a ruler. So you're going to need a ruler that has centimetre markings on it today, and you'll also need a pencil or a pen to write with. It can be any colour you like, and preferably a selection of multicolours will give the best effect today. You're also going to need some squared or some plain paper. If you've got squared paper, then I suggest you use it because it will make things a little bit faster. I've got an old maths book here. You can print out squared paper as well online, so if you have a printer at home, ask mum and dad to help you print out some squared paper. If you absolutely have no squared paper at all, I'm also going to show you a way of doing this activity with plain paper. But you will need a ruler and something to write with nonetheless. So our maths today begins with a riddle. How can you draw a curved line with a ruler? Strange question. As we all know, rulers are straight. They're designed to be straight so that we can draw straight lines with them. Now, I know some of the clever ones in Oak class will say to me, Mr. CS, it's easy to draw a curved line with a ruler. You just need to bend it. Okay, fair enough. You got me there. But this maths today is going to help you to draw a curved line using only the straight part of a ruler. No cheating. So, without further ado, let me show you what we're going to make today. So this one I like to call the roller coaster. You can see why. By drawing lots and lots of straight lines, you can see we've created this amazing mathematical curve. There's another one I'll show you as well in a minute, but we'll begin with the roller coaster and how to do it. So I'm going to show you the squared paper method first, and then you can skip the plain paper method if you happen to have squared paper. So we're going to begin with a sheet of squared paper, and we're going to begin by drawing 3 lines straight with our ruler. And the lines are going to follow the edges of the book, and they're going to follow also the lines of your squares. So we're going to draw our line along the squares. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to draw a line along the bottom of my page. And notice I've left one square gap at the bottom. So I'm just going to hold the ruler tightly and draw that line. Okay, so leaving a space for my numbers here. Okay, so there's the beginnings of my roller coaster. 1 line on the bottom and 2 lines on the sides with some space around the edge for numbers. I'm going to start to number on this side here, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to start at the top with number 1. And again, we're using the squares to help us. So we're going to put these ticks down where the squares are. There you go. And I'm going to put a number 1, a number 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. 19, 20, we'll call 20 the bottom there. Okay. Moving out from this side, we're also going to number along. There we go. And I'm going to mark, since I've gone up to 20 on this side, I'm going to go along to 20 this way. So just watch what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on, until we get to 20. I'm now going to do the same on the other side. Make sure it goes up to the same height. I've just noticed that this one is there. So I'm just going to follow it along and make sure my 1 is in the right place on this side. It's not completely critical, but you do want the same numbers. So we're going up to 20 with this piece of A4 squared paper. Going to do my divisions, my ticks, using the squares to help me. And once again, I'm going to go downwards 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually going to number this side as well from 1 to 20. You're going to notice that we will be overlapping some of the numbers. That's absolutely fine. So have a look at how I'm going to overlap these. 1 on this side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just underneath 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're ready to begin now. I've got a numbered scale on the left from 1 down to 20. I've got a numbered scale on the right from 1 down to 20. And I've got a double numbered scale running from 1 to 20 in both directions with some overlap. So how do we do our roller coaster? Well, I think first I'm going to pause the video here and show you what to do if you don't have any squared paper. If you've done this step already, then you can skip the next part and jump straight to how we create the roller coaster. Okay, so I've got a sheet of plain paper here, and I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have any squared paper at all. You can continue to use your ruler and your plain paper. So here's what you need to do. You need to pop your ruler down near the bottom. We're going to go up to roughly 27, I think, 27 centimeters. So you can see I've got 0 a little bit away from the edge of the paper there, and I've got 27 a little bit away from the edge of the paper there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that line at the bottom, and I'm going to keep my ruler in place, and I'm just going to mark my centimeters. So this is instead of using squared paper. I haven't moved the ruler at all. I've kept it in the same place to make it easy. And there we go. We'll do the same on this side. Now, remember, you don't have to go up to 20, so you need to fit in your line. So it looks like with the space I've got here that I'm going to be going up to 18. Can you see the 18 there? So I think I'll just go to 18 with this. It's not going to change your final product too much. I'm going to draw my line, and once again, I'm going to mark the centimeters before I move the ruler. There we go. Same on this side. I think I was going up to 18, so I'm going to keep it the same, up to 18. Make sure your ruler is in line with the paper if you can. Now we've got an axis ready to number. We're going down from the top, 1, 19 at the bottom. Same on this side. Down from the top. And then we're going to go left and right, and there'll be some overlap. So we can go this way first. We need to go up to 19 to match the sides. So we'll do 1, 2, 19 there. And we're going to go back this way with some overlap. 1. There we go. So that's how to do it with just some plain paper. And we're now ready to draw the roller coaster. So to draw our roller coaster, we use our ruler and we connect up numbers that are the same on both sides. I'm going to connect up the 1 here with the 1 here, and I'm going to connect up the 1 here with the 1 here. It's quite a tight angle at first. It will get easier. So I'm going to draw my ruler line down. It's a slight diagonal line. Don't worry if it's not completely perfect. You'll still get the same roller coaster effect. Now I'm going to go a bit lower. I'm going to connect up the 2 here with the 2 here, and the 2 here with the 2 on this side. As we connect these numbers up on the left and the right sides, you'll start to see the magic happening. We're going to get a curved line using only the straight lines of our ruler, and it's kind of cool looking as well. You know what's next. The 3 on this side to the 3 on this side, and the 3 on this side to the 3 on this side. 3 to 3, and 3 to 3. Right, I'm going to speed up the rest of this video. We're going to continue connecting the numbers along here with the numbers along the bottom, and the ones on the right with the ones here. So, in super fast motion, you can watch me draw my roller coaster. Looking good so far. You can see the beginning of the curve forming here as the lines overlap. We're going to keep going. 7 to 7. Now notice just here, I'm connecting the 7 on this side to the 7. It's also numbered 20, which is the 20 from this side. So have a look at the numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're working along the bottom on this side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're working along the top row of numbers for this side. Something that could confuse you, so just keep an eye out for that. Looking good. Can you see the curve starting to form? Got a few more numbers to go on each side, and then we'll be ready to draw in our roller coaster carriage. So start having a little think about what you want your roller coaster theme to be. Popular themes that I know are a runaway minecart theme. There's a space mountain theme you could go for. A Wild West theme. Or maybe something like a candy theme. What theme are you going to give your roller coaster? And there we go. We're finished with our roller coaster track, and that's how you get a curve from nothing but straight lines. Now the next step is to design yourself a cart to be coasting on this track. And my advice to you as you're doing the cart is to begin with the wheels first. Because if you do the wheels first, then that gives you a sense of how the cart is going to sit on your track. So have a think about where the next one would be. Do the next set of wheels. Draw the cart in. And you can go ahead and make your roller coaster as long as you like, really. Here's one I made earlier. With my very excited children about to do a loop-the-loop, I think. And that's what I call the roller coaster. Now there's another design you can do with this same idea, which I'll show you now. Now this is called the circle. So what I've done with this is I've drawn a square. And you can see I've numbered it 0 to 15 on the top, then 0 to 15 down the side, then 0 to 15 this way along the bottom, and then 0 to 15 this way upwards. So we're going round in a circle. Now, to do this one, you need to join all the ones up. So this one here will join down to this one here, which will join to this one here, which will join to this one here, which will join to this one here. So we end up drawing a square. It's a tilted square, but it is a square. I won't do the whole thing for you, but I will just do number 2 quickly to show you how it will begin to look. So I'm going to join up number 2 to number 2, this number 2 to this number 2, this number 2 to this number 2, and this number 2 to this number 2. And what we start getting is we start to getting squares that are rotating and tilting round. When it's finished, it will give this very cool effect here. The circle, I call it. Now, I did this yesterday at Rington School, and one of the children I teach, Otto, decided it would be really cool to put an eye in the middle. We had some of the other children putting other things in the middle. I think we had a lion and a heart. So once you've done your design, you can put something in the middle. There'll be a space in the middle for you to put your own design in. And as you can see with both of the designs, it looks really nice if you switch colours as you draw those squares. It will give a really cool multicoloured effect. Now once you're finished with it, you can cut this part out so you'll lose all the numbers. and it will look a little bit neater and something you can put on the fridge or on the wall at home. Well, I hope you enjoyed our 2 designs today. Have a try. We've got the circle, we've got the roller coaster. Both a lot of fun. If you've got a good design that you'd like to send me, you can send it to the email address posted at the bottom here, and I will feature it on our next video.